Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back on our Lightbearer account. Got about 17,000 diamonds, 30-45. So remember guys, we're pushing through 10 chapter or 10 stages every single time that we're doing this. Every single week, I know our level deficiency right now is going to be very, very minimal, but every week we're going to push further and further and further into the campaign. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at our team. Last time we almost finished out Peggy, just need a little bit more food and we can get Peggy up to Ascended. Guys, and look at that. That is 15 Ascended Lightbearer heroes, meaning that everyone is done. We have Thane, we have Allard. Once we finish out Peggy, just to have to add a couple more stars, get a little bit more furniture, and we will have all of these Lightbearers done, just waiting for some more. So let's go ahead, we'll get into the summons. Hopefully we can get lucky with a couple Lightbearers, have a couple rare stones there. All right, guys, so let's see. We got 3 elite stones, which is Maulers and Wilders, so nothing too exciting on there. We do have a Pitmaster chest, gives us 10 more, which is not enough for another summon. So again, we just need a lot of food. Ultimately, I don't think we have any, guys, so we do need a ton of Lightbearer food. So we got a lot of summons. We have one more choice summons, which since we already have the food, we're going to go ahead and just do our regular summons here. So we'll start with our companion points. So 395 here, and there's a first elite, guys, which is a copy of Respin. Very nice. I've started using Respin inside of the Abyssal Expedition. Works very, very well. The crowd control aspect, the damage aspect with relics has been doing surprisingly well. So here we'll get into our regular summons. Have quite a few scrolls. We've just been collecting up all of this stuff every single day. There's a copy of Damon. Looking at the Chasmic Altar, looking at going through the Abyssal Expedition, going through pretty much everything that we have going on right now. You just accumulate loot, accumulate more loot. The Voyage of Wonders, the Peaks of Times adventures, just more loot, more loot, more loot. It's been kind of crazy with how fast, even with this, I think it's the Spring Spree. Again, more loot. Which there we get our second copy of Damon. So haven't had any luck with our Lightbearers yet. And I know we're getting pretty full on heroes pretty quick. All right, so a few more rare cards there. This should be our elite pull. There we go. Hopefully it's going to be a Lightbearer. It is a copy of Nara. So we're doing all Graveborn this time. We've got some Maulers, got some Graveborn. Haven't even seen, I don't think, a Lightbearer yet. That'll give us another copy there for Damon. Definitely going to have to build him out. There's another copy of Hogan and an Elite Plus copy of Hogan. Even if we could pull some Lightbearers, would be very, very cool to see, because essentially we can use them as food if we already have them at 5 stars. All right, so we got 2 more summons here, faction specific, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get into our Poe coins. Are we going to get shut out with elite Lightbearers? We did entirely, guys. We do have 1 card, so we're going to pull somebody, which is good to see, but that is crazy, crazy bad luck. This is why I love doing the summons when we stream, because we have really, really good luck. When I summon on my own, not usually the best. But we did get a copy of Rigby there. So I think Rigby we already have maxed out at 5 stars. Which we do, so we still need 2 more though. Still need 2 more to go ahead and build her up. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll get into the Oak Inn. 29,000 Poe coins. And again, guys, looking at the Misty Valley, looking at just all of the things they offer in AFK Arena, you just continuously get more loot. It's kind of crazy. And I see my little red exclamation point right there, meaning that we probably have a duplicate here for Falk, so we can actually strengthen a piece. Let's see. Yep, so the very first one, we're going to go ahead and get his attack speed up a little bit. There we go. So he's got a +1 furniture on there. I've seen his little exclamation point right next to where he was at. Everyone else, I think, is pretty good. Go ahead and finish out Tayleen's room. All right, guys, let's get into our summons here. 1 card on the table. So I believe at this point we have all Lightbearers, guys. It is all Lightbearers, so we're going to continue with 1 card on the table. If we pull another one for Lucius, we can swap it out. We have Tayleen in there as well. But I believe this is all of them. I think we looked last time because we finished out Estrilda. She was completed. Yep, that is all of them, guys. So again, once we start getting all of these heroes maxed out, we're just going to, we can stockpile a bunch of cards just waiting for new Lightbearer heroes. That way, between the desired summons and also having food, we can build them up when they're released. First piece there goes to Rose. Very, very nice. A lot of people have said her 9 of 9 doesn't really make that much of a difference, or it's kind of not a game changer, but ultimately, guys, remember, we are building them all out on here. There's another piece for Thane, and back-to-back mythic. That is what we like to see, guys. There's a piece for Rain, and triple in a row with the furniture. There's another piece for Hendrik. I was hoping we'd get 4, but 3 mythic pulls in a row. I was hoping we'd pull another one for Lucius so we could actually go ahead and swap him out. So we got 2 cards on the table there. We'll go ahead and sell these back. All right, so let's optimize, everybody. There we go. We got 4 pieces for Taylene already. So she is definitely getting there, guys. So we picked up just a couple more pieces across the board. Still don't have anything for Ullard, but essentially I'm going to go with Lucius because of our cards, because we're going to swap him out. Remember, guys, the Lightbearer account, just like all the faction accounts, they do also use dimensional heroes. So right now we are actually saving up to build for the Prince of Persia. Since the Prince of Persia has been released, we are going to go ahead and save for him. Lucius is 9 of 9, which is awesome. So in the wish list, guys, we'll actually drop him out. We know all the Lightbearers at this point are in the wish list, which is exactly where we want. We're going to take them all to 9 of 9. So in here, we're going to actually drop in Ainz for the first time, letting in a dimensional hero. So very cool. So Lucius completely maxed out. So now we're going to rotate these empty slots with dimensional heroes, celestials, or hypogens. We're not building any of the other factions. So the Wilders, the Graveborns, or the Maulers are not going to be included in here. We're not going to utilize them. But overall, guys, pretty solid summons. We're at 84 pieces. Remember, we have 4 pieces on Taylene, meaning 80 pieces of furniture are within the Lightbearer faction. So very, very cool to see. We're on level 366 already, so definitely making some progression there. And just a little bit more to finish out Peggy. Hoping we'd get a little bit more food, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and we'll get into the campaign progression. 30-45 should be, again, relatively easy to get through here. This was the formation we ended with last time, which is just massive, massive damage, guys. And I love having the double damage with Cecilia and with Gwen in here. Very strong on the amount of damage that we're putting out. And again, we are way over leveled for this. So I know that's a something to keep in mind, especially with them having all the furniture built. But the reason I like the double damage is right there because Gwen spent a majority of the fight. As you can see, crowd controlled from Tassie. So ultimately, we still had Cecilia in there burning down a bunch of the enemies when essentially Gwen wasn't an option because she was crowd controlled at that point. So let's go ahead. We'll switch up the team a little bit. I want to try Peggy. Let's put Peggy in here. I'm still, she's level 1. Let's go ahead and drop Peggy in here. All right, so we'll give her a try. A lot of people have said they can't find a place for Peggy. I tried a couple times because she's going to go on the other side, but she comes right back to that middle. And I know she does really well with the guards, especially with Lucius, because he can shield up those guards, which works pretty well. There's her ult, and she does have a heal. So she does have the support aspect for her as well. But versus Athalia, a lot of times the guards will pick up Athalia. Not too bad, though. As a support class, doing 9, almost 10 million damage. But let's put her in the middle. So essentially, she's going to go to the middle right there, and the guards are there too. So the guards can pick up whatever is on Gwen, which is perfect. Exactly how we wanted to play this one, because we know she will go right in the middle. We see the same thing when Rowan is in the middle. So she'll actually drop right back to that back middle position which works very well. So here's Athalia. Let's see. So the guards are there. The guards pick up Athalia. Rowan with the stun. But that's exactly what we were looking for, guys, is the guards to pick up Athalia. And it actually worked pretty well. So that was actually a pretty good pickup there. Again, with it being really over leveled, it's not really much of a measurement. But we're trying something. We're getting there. Like I said, every week, even the guards on top are pushing back. They're pushing back. They're up there tanking Lucius. They're tanking Thorin up there. And of course, Gwen picks up her 5 kills. So for a lot of it, we did run with the Belinda combo. So we ran with Belinda and we ran with Rose. That combination works very, very well. Let's go on the front because I know Rose is going to get picked up. It looks like Snatch Belinda instead. Sometimes I'll throw Gwen in the bottom. Sometimes I'll throw Falx in the bottom. Both work very, very well in this combination. All right, guys, so this is stage number 10. Let's drop. Well, we have Nara again. There we go. We'll go double damage. Let's do Gwen right in the middle. So we're picking up Thane here. Lucius, perfect pickup. Boom, taking a raid down. So 30-52 goes down. That means next time we're going to be into chapter 31 on the Lightbearer account. So very, very cool, guys. Just need a little bit more furniture for the faction. Need to get Peggy finished out, and then we'll be sitting waiting on a hero. A lot of people have been asking about the Graveborn account right now because we know there has been announced a new Graveborn hero. We're actually just going to be sitting on the Graveborn account for the moment until the new Graveborn hero is announced. At that point, we're going to pick him up. We're going to build him up as much as we can. Hopefully get some furniture for him, red cards on the table so we can max him out. Ultimately going to be very cool to see. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.